Hello guys, this is Vysh. So UPSC 2024 analysis series is going on. Already history questions are discussed, polity questions are discussed, and the overall impression also I told you what is the cutoff, what is the thing. Already we have discussed all these things. So now we will discuss something interesting which came this year, the animal based question. Okay, animals and plants based. Usually 2 questions come, 3 questions comes, like you would remember elephant 1 question came, or crocodile or some tortoise, one question will come. But this time 9 questions have come just based on animals and plants, and it is very tough also. It is not in the easy category. You would have seen the split up which I have shown you. Here you can see whatever is highlighted in yellow color in this particular screen. This 18th question to 30th question, this one, if you see environment, animal, plants, 9 questions are there, out of which I have put 5 medium and 4 tough. In that actually 2 or 3 you can consider as easy because it was in the current affairs and every institute would have covered it, including us, we have covered it. But still, in that exam hall pressure to recollect this particular animals, this particular trait or this particular location is a very difficult thing. It's a purely factual thing. Okay, factual questions have come, and so that is why you have to be, if you are preparing 2025, you have to be extra cautious on your memory skills and things and all, because concepts alone won't work now. 50% of the paper or 60% of the paper was factual, pure fact. If it's polity also, they have asked you the factual date, number, year kind of things. So if you don't study and go, it will be very tough for you. Okay, so we'll discuss these 9 questions today. And 2025 aspirants, again the batch 3 is open, and already I told you we have kept it like only for 1 week. July 1 the studies will start, and you will have to read through the NCERTs and everything. It's a self-study program, and we will give you test in the regular intervals. Okay, so that schedule already is launched, and if you have missed it out, please WhatsApp us. Okay, and you can see on screen 650-day timetable for 2026 aspirants. Okay, so that in the next 24 hours I'll launch. Okay, behind me it's there. Next 24 hours we will launch the 650-day timetable, 2-year course, where you will be daily studying as per what we tell you, and then you will get the test and you will revise, and hopefully in the 2 years you will be that much knowledgeable that easily you will be able to clear the 2026 prelims. Okay, so wait for that launch video. So question number 1, the toughest question also which came this year. The concept is actually easy, but the options and things are tough. Okay, first thing you will see like that last year's type format, only 2, only 3, meaning unless you know all the 5 you cannot solve it. Okay, so your simple thing you are asking like which of the following are parasitoid species. Okay, so you will know that in your environment also, see environment test number 1 or in Shankar IAS or wherever you study, these concepts you will study, this mutualism, communalism, amnalism, parasitism. Okay, this one. Okay, meaning something is there which is dependent on a host, and then it will destroy that host also, and this will gain. Okay, so if you see here against parasite, what is there? It's a plus and minus. Okay, meaning there is a species A and there is a species B. So this one will gain something plus, and the other one actually you are destroying it. You are taking all the benefits from that and you are destroying it. That's why it's a minus. Same like predator also. Predator also is a plus and minus. Like lion is hunting someone, it's a plus for the lion, it's a minus for the other one. Okay, else other cases are there, plus and 0 is there. Okay, meaning somebody is gaining out. Like suppose a tree is there and a creeper plant is there around that tree. So that creeper is using it. So it's a plus for it, but the tree is not losing anything. Understanding, it's a 0. So that is the plus and 0, which is the communalism. So like this plus 0 plus minus is the basic concept of your environment, which an ideal UPSC aspirant will study and go. But now problem is, in this parasitoid kind of species, they gave you examples, and we will teach you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, how much ever we can study, we will study and go. But weird options, and if you ask, in this world, you know, there are unlimited number of species. So a student to by heart all this and go, like what comes under what, is impossible. Okay, and here also this answer is also debatable. You would have seen half of the coaching classes telling answer is only 3, that is the 1, 3 and 5, that is this beetles, flies and wasp, which I also agree. 1, 3 and 5 are parasital species. They can cause harm to somebody else and this can gain. Okay, so that will come in parasite. But there are other institutes which are telling centipedes and the termites also are having certain 1 or 2 which has this thing, which is having parasital trait in that, because they're asking parasital species are found in how many of the above kind of organism. So even if one example is there, one type of centipede is there, centipede is that small thing, earthworm kind of thing in your house, very harmless thing which goes in your house and all, that is centipede. But in that family of centipede, people are telling, I will show you the names also, which people are claiming, and that is why their answer is all 5, but our answer is 1, 3, 5, that is here in this case it will be only 3. Okay, now I will tell you details also, and in our test also these things are there. So here parasitoid is an organism that develop on or within another organism which is the host, and eventually killing it, eventually destroying it. So they have characteristic of both predator and parasite. Okay, predator I told you it will go and kill it. Parasite is like using it for some time and then killing it. So 1, 3 and 5, that is the wasp is there, beetles are there, and then the worms are there. These are all parasitical general species. Then here centipede are usually predator. It can eat something, but it is not using something. Okay, and then termite also we would have seen in actually when we study a concept called ecosystem engineer, which we again teach you in environment. That time we have seen in a more positive note we have studied it, and not like using someone or negative and all, but still, as I told, some coaching classes are claiming it. Okay, so here my answer, as I told again, it's beetles, flies and wasp, so it's only 3. Now in our test series also you can see we have taught you centipedes comes under which family. It is in the arthropod family, or in this myriapod family, there centipedes and millipede come. So this doesn't come in that category of parasites or things. So that is why we are confident about us, but still UPSC we can't trust. Okay, if they will come up with one example of something and then they will tell it, and that to 1 year later only you will come to know. That is also the problem with UPSC. Okay, so generally it is arthropod. That is what we have taught you in our June 2023 current affair. This is our environment revision chart, and then again if you go, this is a ecosystem engineering question where termites are there. So this and all we have taught you. So based on that only we are eliminating that 2 options of termite and centipede. Okay, but as I told, some students sent me this. Okay, Coptotermus is a thing within the termite family, and that has a parasitic genus inside that. Like that, these things students have sent me. But again, this one rare thing, will they consider or not, or did the UPSC board even think of such things and all, I don't know. Same like that, this Epimorpha is a thing in the centipede family. In that division only family tree it will come, and that one they are claiming that has some parasital thing. So that is the only reason with one example they are telling it. But still again I am sticking to the answer of only 3. Okay, this is why I am telling you, please watch my videos. Many people tell in WhatsApp that we already know the answers, we already got the answer key, then what is the point of watching your video now? Our videos are different. We are not simply telling answer 1, answer 2, A, B, C and all. We are explaining you the source, the reason for it being asked, or what can be the futuristic question, whether we covered it in our test series or not. It's a very, very detailed thing. Okay, you will learn a lot of things from my analysis video. So take all the analysis video seriously. History and polity is already out. This is the 3rd episode. Okay, so it's wasp. If you see, wasp has parasital, or it is like see, using somebody as the host. They don't build their own nest, they don't give the same, like generate the food for their children. Everything they are using from the host, and finally the host will die off. Okay, so that example here in the March 2023 current affair, when a new species of cuckoo wasp was found there, it is there. Here you can see the another one, this one, Asian hornet, or it's again a predatory wasp known to destroy the entire colony of honeybees. So we have examples which is showing that wasp are this thing. I am not telling you we taught in one place, but I am telling you that in various example current affair, and this is the only possible thing a student can do. You cannot sit and buy out 100 examples of each of that thing which I showed you, that amnalism, communalism and all. You should know the concept that this means that plus and minus, and then you would have seen different current affair where these things are happening in different creatures. Okay, again more questions today I will show you, like which of the following are poisonous. One question came this time. That also we had taught you several examples, but at different places when it came in the news. Okay, so here again see beetle also in this thing, damages and this thing, and then it will, the what is depending, that will be deprived of the main things. So that kind of examples are there in various places. Again flies also, this is just a sandfly example, but different examples are there in the test. But again these kind of questions and all, we don't claim that we taught you and all. I'm just showing you what can a institute teach you, what can you do your own research through newspapers and standard books, and what is ultimately coming in the paper. Okay, it is very difficult for a student in that 2 minutes to not even 2 minutes, 1 minute or how much you get, that much time to solve this question is very difficult. Okay, so now the next question, second question, this again they are asking which of the following belong to the pea family. Okay, PEA. So you know peanut, groundnut is both same, but still in the exam hall you would not think like that. Some people told it's very difficult. Okay, here only thing you have to know that whether these are all pulses or pulse family it is, because pea family, pulse family, legume plants, all these are kind of same only. Okay, so here if you see in one of our test also, this is environment test where we have, just 1 second, environment test 4. Okay, environment test 4, you can see Khejri tree which we are discussing, the pea family, which is also called this FABC, whatever you see here, FABACAE. Okay, I hope it's visible now. So this family in different MCQs, in different places where pulses are there, in our test also it will be there. Okay, here answer I will tell you, answer is 1, 2, 3. Okay, all the 3, if you see, one is a nut, one is a gram, and one is a bean. Okay, nut, gram, bean, maybe just as a clue maybe they gave you that, but pea family and then thinking legume, pulses, this and all in the exam hall, whether you did or not, I don't know. So answer here is all 3. Okay, so the explanation is given here with its scientific name and all, because maybe next time they will ask you that one. So that also I have mentioned here. So make a note of this. And then in my test series, these things will be there. Future students will get it. So pulses are, see, legume plants. Legume is part of this family again, Fabaceae. Okay, so all these are all the same family. So this level in the exam hall you recollecting, I'm not sure how much you could do. Okay, so this in various MCQs it was there, and that is the answer for that, all three. Now the next question, which I told you to report to UPSC as the wrong question also, because it's a easy to medium level question actually, and that is what maybe that examiner meant also, but technically today in 2024 this question is wrong. Okay, because they're telling the Indian flying fox is placed under the vermin category in the Wildlife Protection Act. Vermin category itself is removed now. Okay, so then how will you place something in a vermin category? It was correct 2 years back, it was correct, but now by the time this exam happened, I think UPSC, this person would have made this question ready few years back and forgot to use it last time, and this time he pushed it into the question paper, but he forgot or missed to review it or whatever happened, that this came out in your paper, which is technically wrong. Okay, and next one, if you see, Indian flying fox feeds on the blood of other animals. Okay, this is wrong because flying fox is what? It's the fruit bat which causes nipah. Okay, nipah, that bat will eat the fruit, that fruit you will eat and you will get nipah. This in several MCQs we have covered it. Okay, so second one is definitely wrong, but problem is, as per our logic, the first one is wrong. First one is also wrong because there's nothing in the vermin category now. So both are wrong. Such an option is not there. Every option is either like statement 1 is correct, statement 1 is correct, statement 1 is correct. Here statement 1 is incorrect, but statement 2 becomes correct. So there's no option where statement 1 and 2 both are incorrect. Okay, so for that reason, this question is technically wrong. What UPSC that person would have thought is the first one is correct. Okay, because it's in the vermin category, it used to be in the vermin category, and then the second one is wrong. So it will become answer, first one is correct and second one is wrong, answer C. Okay, answer C, statement 1 is correct, but statement 2 is incorrect. This is what the examiner is intending, and that will be his answer key. But now because you all people would have reported, hopefully, because I told you, they will delete this question and you will get, anyway, meaning nothing will happen, positive, negative, nothing will happen. Okay, that mark will be equally distributed to the remaining 99 questions. So that is why this is a easy question, but it's a technically wrong question. Okay, now next one. This is an easy one because it came in the news. Okay, this cicada, froghopper and pond skater is what? The cicada actually in Indian news and in US news, we had covered it in January 2024 MCQ. After 221 years or something, the cicada was discovered somewhere. Okay, so for that reason, we have made the complete detail about that cicada species. It's a very detailed notes I have not put here, but whoever has my test PDF, you can go and check. One and a half page of full notes about this insect I have given with important things like whether they migrate or their adult-child relation, everything, because see loud calls, because we thought a question would come, but they have just asked you what it is. Okay, the question itself, our Vysh's question tells it's an insect cicada. Okay, so answer is C. So here again, little bit technical scientific names and things I have given for your future use. Now next question, which is the most idiotic question I will tell, because nowhere in textbook like your Shankar IAS or nowhere in current affair these animals came. Okay, only thing which came or you will know is this elk. Okay, if elk also you don't know, meaning you have not read your NCRTs also. Okay, because elk is just a deer. Okay, it's a red deer or this reindeer which you see in your movies and Hollywood movies and everything. You will see this reindeer, this kind of deer, right? That is elk. Okay, so that elk was in news. Elk is there in your textbooks also. But the other two, Indri and this bonobo, okay, maybe you people know if you watch Animal Planet and all these things or you read anything about it, you will know. But generally, this doesn't come in Indian newspapers or Indian context or your textbook. It is not there. Okay, this is the Indri, which is actually a lemur. Okay, Lemur. And that lemur we have taught you. That lemur is in Madagascar and all because it is in Shankar IAS textbook. It is there. But Indri is a subspecies under or a type of lemur which should be ideally Madagascar. So it is wrongly matched. And bonobo is actually in Africa. This monkey kind of thing. So this is in Congo Basin. So that is also wrong because Madagascar is not the one. And Indonesia elk is also wrong because I told you elk is in this USA, North America region. That is the snowy area. That is where this elk is there. So that is also wrong. So answer is D. Okay. So I put it tough category because only with your elk information. Okay. Here because it's written animal, you at least know Indri is an animal. Else we also don't know that Indri is an animal. Okay. Because it is, you Google also, it will not come in any news item. Okay. But if you see a zombie deer disease in December 2023 was there, which is in the elk and moose in North America and in USA. It was there. Okay. Also in the Yellowstone National Park of USA, when they're celebrating their anniversary, they are also told here bison, elk, these endangered species are there. So elk keeps coming in the news, or elk is at least there in your standard textbook. That is, you should have heard it. But Indri and bonobo is not there, and the options are not elimination type options. It is that last year's option, and this you cannot solve. Okay, you cannot solve. So that is why it is in tough category. Now see, this is again our explanation. Lemur, if you see, lemur in Madagascar Island, this creature which you see the photo. So this in cartoons and all you would have seen. So this lemur type only is that which you see in the option Indri. Okay, Indri, which they have given Brazil, is wrong. Okay, it's not Brazil, it is the Madagascar. Okay, so this is wrong. Now this one again, I will tell medium to tough category. Okay, I have put here medium because even though it is tough, because the options are our old options. Okay, the options which you like, which you can easily eliminate. So here they are telling everything is a negative statement. You should see lions do not have a particular breeding season. Then unlike big cats, cheetah do not roar. Okay, then unlike male lions, male leopard do not proclaim their territory by scent marking. So three negative statements all becoming true and answer becoming 1, 2, 3 is a very like rarest of rarest chance, because three negative statements they are telling. Okay, so that is why here lions do not have a particular, first one is the one which you know that you should mark first. Okay, this is the easiest one. Okay, this I think even in Troll it used to come, because when the Jawan movie came, in that villain is sitting with a cheetah and the cheetah is roaring. That time meme came like, how will a cheetah roar? Because cheetah doesn't roar. Okay, cheetah will make this chirp sound, meow sound, that cat sound. Okay, so this is the thing. It doesn't make that roar sound like others, and that is why that you should have known ideally, because it's there in your textbook also. It's there in your textbook. It is there in news. It's there in current affair, in our test series, everywhere it's there. So that one statement you should have known. So answer 2 should be there. So with that, with the first logic which I told, 1, 2, 3 should go away and 2 should be there in the answer. So this should go away. So now you are stuck with 1 and 2 and 2 and 3. Okay, that's why I am putting in the medium to tough category. So now in this you have to eliminate one of them. So which one is the most likely you have to see? Lions do not have a particular breeding season. It looks kind of common sense, okay, because an animal can mate anytime. There is no particular breeding season. The breeding seasons are particularly for those animals who are in this cold climates and there and all. It's like that. But lion is not such an animal. Okay, it's a tropical kind of animal. So that having a separate breeding season doesn't make sense. Okay, so meaning it has a breeding season, that doesn't make so. Here do not have a particular breeding season should be correct. Okay, so with that logic, your answer will be 1 and 2 only. Third one, if you see, unlike male lion, male leopard do not proclaim their territory by scent marking. But that you know, in dog family, cat family, or many of the animal families, marking their territory. Okay, it can be through their marks or maybe the urine things or anything. Marking their territory is a common thing in almost every animal species. That is why that is the wrong statement. So I am telling you a method. Next time also UPSC will ask this kind of very weird question of the traits of an animal. Like this only elephant question came. Elephant's gestation period, elephant like a matriarchal society, elephants many personal trait you can tell. An animal will have a personal trait which will be only for that animal. That level they are asking you. So this is the same kind of thing. So if you have to solve it and options are like this, you can take a chance by using common sense. Okay, that is the only reason it is put in medium category. Else this also I will consider tough only. Okay, so here again in our these things are the general big animals, but that can roar. But cheetah, snow leopard, these are the other things which cannot roar. And here, unlike big cats, cheetahs purr instead of roaring due to their unique vocal cord structure. This is there in your environment set 3 and this one, May 2024 current affair PDF. Okay, so these things, students who are enrolled to us can go and check it. This one. Again, see, environment set number 1. I told multiple times to students, environment don't depend on anything else, just study our test and go. And from that, how many questions are coming? Which one of the following shows a unique relationship with an insect that has co-evolved with it and is the only insect that can pollinate this tree? Meaning this tree need an insect to pollinate it, and that is actually fig. And this again in that communalism and these things and all, when we are studying in that series of MCQs only, we have taught an example, fig and wasp relationship. Okay, so fig, here answer it doesn't come. Okay, here it is 2 and 4, that is cattle egret and the creepers on tree which I told you. Communalism, meaning one is benefiting, others is not getting any harm. But fig and wasp is not that one, that is a mutualism concept. Okay, mutualism. So that is why that is not there in the answer here, but explanation is given. So fig has a obligate mutualism with this tiny fig pollinating wasp. Okay, family is given, and female wasp enters its receptive where they pollinate the female flowers. They also lay egg into some flowers where their larvae induce galls. So here, this fig and wasp relationship, okay, whichever person has made the MCQs this time have taken this mutualism, communalism, parasitism section and made 2-3 questions out of it. Okay, so next time maybe they won't check it, but after 2-3 years again this topic will come back, and that time also this test of static test will be valid. That's why please don't ignore the static concept of environment, okay, because they are not asking concept, they are asking the examples of that. Now next one, poisonous. This one ideally everybody would have done it, hopefully, like all 3. Like it's like that science question where all of the above kind of question, like which of the following may have poisonous species in them. Okay, so many people told like butterfly, how can it be poisonous and all, but you should know that is the only thing which was in the news. Monarch butterfly which is poisonous was in the news. Okay, so that is the reason maybe they asked this. But the fish, if you know, there's a puffer fish is there, stone fish is there, thousands of fishes are there which are poisonous. Frogs also, I think you would not have any doubt. Frog, snake and all poisonous species are there, you would have known. Butterfly, only people had confusion. But butterfly, monarch butterfly, even my MCQ is there. Okay, and see similar type of questions, I'm just showing you Vysh test quality. Okay, like milk is rare in the animal kingdom, but where can it be found? Spiders, fishes, cockroaches, birds. And here answers all the 4. Okay, this also many people think like whether cockroach has milk, like fish has milk. There are milk content present in these things, and that is why due to some current affair which came that year we had made, okay, March 2024. So our test series, please take it seriously. This year's batch is also launched and many people have enrolled, good for them. And but after enrolling also I will tell you, don't keep it aside. Don't think it is just one of that YouTube things which you bought. This is one of the things which will help you reach the cutoff. Okay, so if you see here geography full test 2, birds never attack the monarch butterfly as they are poisonous. Okay, and then these are these pictures of other frogs which I have taken, but frog I don't think you had doubt, only the butterfly you had doubt, and butterfly was there in the news items, and that is why we had included it in our test series. Okay, so this is again I think one more example where you can see jellyfish. Okay, among jellyfishes there are many poisonous things, so ancient things are discovered now, and then see August 2023 a jellyfish fossil was discovered and its things were matching with the poisonous jellyfish which we have. So that is again one more current affair. So as I told, nobody will teach you like, okay, let's study the full list of poisonous animals. Nobody will teach you. You should see news items here and there, and that should come to your mind like, yes, I have studied a poisonous butterfly, I have studied a poisonous frog or a poisonous fish. That logic should come to you. Okay, now next one, which is one of the easiest question, because it's there in your spectrum also, like which of the following is Indian. Okay, and it's a repeat question. Red sanders, that is the, in Pushpa movie you would have seen that red sandalwood tree, that one is endemic to India, Eastern Ghats in Andhra region. That is already asked by UPSC a detailed question, and the same thing has come, which of the following are native to India. So you know that red sanders is there, and here in fact red sanders is the only one. Okay, red sanders is the only one which is native to India, because cashew and papaya are introduced. Okay, cashew is from Brazil and all, and Portuguese people introduced, that is there in your spectrum test, and papaya is introduced by the Philippines through Malaysia. Okay, it's native to Central America. So in our test, if you see red sanders endemic to southeastern Ghat mountain, this is there in the environment again. Okay, environment static test. Only 5 tests we gave, 500 MCQs. If you had studied that, 4 or 5 questions were easily answerable from that itself. Okay, see cashew, this is a history spectrum test number 4, where which of the following are not introduced by Portuguese. Okay, coconut and tapioca is the not introduced. So what is introduced? Cashew and tobacco. Cashew is introduced. Okay, then again Goa and cashew got GI tag this year. That is why it was in news in October 2023. There again we told cashew was introduced by the Portuguese. Okay, so it's a static also, it's a news item also. Okay. Okay, I think that was the last question. This is actually about, let me just check, papaya. Okay, see, what all are introduced from the New World? Okay, New World, Old World question you remember, UPSC already asked you. So here, tomatoes, vegetables like tomatoes, potatoes and chilies were introduced from the New World. Okay, and also fruits like pineapple and papaya. This is there in your NCERT History Class 12th. Okay, NCERT History Class 12. So if you had read the NCERT, maybe you would have read it and skipped it. But if you have bought my test series, you will read as per like 5-6 days I gave you for reading. Then I give you this test PDF. Then you see the MCQs especially like this with this crisp explanation. And then it will stay in your mind because you will revise it also later. And this is what is asked in the prelims. So please take the test series seriously. 2026 batch also will come soon. And these episodes also will come. We have done with history. We have done with polity. We have done with animal now. Now we will do next geography, because geography is the lengthiest. 22 questions came in geography, including map and locations. So that I will discuss as the next episode. In the next 24 hours, you will see that episode, and you keep checking, okay, and keep learning. This is not just to simply see the answer key or calculate the cutoff. It is for you to learn how to solve a paper, how to solve the difficult papers which are coming nowadays. Okay. So I'll wind up this video. Wait for more videos like Vysh versus UPSC and other things which comes in this channel, and I'll come up with more interesting things, provided that you support with likes and comments. Okay. So thank you and have a nice day.